Thank you for joining me once again at DeadTIme Gaming. I'm AsaSwift, and this is something strange and scary. Infliction, extended cut. Wander through an interactive nightmare set within the confines of a once happy household. Piece together the mystery behind a harrowing series of events while struggling to survive encounters with an entity that relentlessly stands in the way of finding absolution. There's more, but you probably couldn't take it. So rather than torture you with more, let's begin this nightmare, shall we? Seems like it's already started. Yes. Options. What options do we have? Well, we've got 2K right now. Can we go more? Yes, we can. We've got full screen mode. That's the one you want, generally speaking. Epic. Dynamic DOF. Yes, I could make something up for DOF, but we'll save that for another time. Subtitles. Do we want subtitles? Let's see. Audio options. Master volume 100%. We don't need 200%. I'm not deaf yet. Sound effects and ambience volume. We'll leave it at voice volume 100%. We'll just leave it at default. No sense in blasting everything out. Set look sensitivity. Mouse, maybe, I guess we're referring to. Keyboard controls, same old shit. Controller layout. Oh, you can use your well, that's Xbox. I guess this is what I'm using is PlayStation type controllers. They're similar anyway. Anyway, I'm not using either of those right now. I'm just using the keyboard and mouse because that's how I roll. Well, I hope you're ready, because I'm not. But, well, here we go. Autosave and checkpoints. This icon indicates your progress is being saved. Your progress will autosave at key movements. Well, that's good. Because maybe between all the bathroom breaks, I'll have to turn this into a two-parter. Who knows? Don't know anything else about the game. Never saw it being played. Never heard about it. Anything else. Now, it's an old game, I admit. But there's so many games out there you couldn't possibly remember much. Okay. Press any button to continue. Here we go. This is a place between places. Here, there can only be sadness and resolution. This is where the lost are found and vengeance rears its ugly head. Vengeful souls are born of violent death. Necronomicon. Abaddon, Volume 3.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received...
Well, we're driving along.
Housekeepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished.
Can't hear the fucking radio,
You
though.
have one unheard message.
100 messages.
First unheard message.
Hi, baby. I'm
Hi,
stuck at the
baby.
gate.
I'm
Oh.
stuck at the gate and they won't let me through.
Oh.
When you get back home, can you look for my ticket? I must have left them behind. Have a good look around and let me know. Love you. See you soon.
End of message. To delete this message, press.
It looks like they were halfway through dinner when something interrupted them.
Okay. Sounds normal.
All their belongings were still there.
Police got somebody pulled over. No, it's a wreck. Okay.
Journal stated several times that the island was talking to them. Most common
Drunk hit a tree.
men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases
Been there many times, too.
but have never been fully resolved. A full investigation has begun into this bizarre case. We'll update you as the story progresses.
New objective. Find the plane tickets. Find the plane tickets. Oh, where the fuck are they? Let's get the flashlight here. Check under gameplay in the menu to view tutorials. Check under gameplay in the menu to view tutorials? Oh, okay. Find plane tickets, optional objectives, find and examine items of interest to unlock memories. If you're stuck, Sarah's journal can sometimes help. Okay, this may be a long game. We'll see. That's all we've got so far. Memories. I got CRS anyway. I've had CRS for a long time, which is can't remember shit. Options. Okay, well there's all our gameplay. Tutorials. Interactions. You can interact with most objects in the world. Interactions vary from opening doors to picking up objects. Okay. While interacting with an object, prompts at the bottom of the screen will advise you on what you can do with this object and how to do it. Thank God for that. And then these, I guess, will come later on. Use directional buttons to navigate the menus. Yeah, I guess those will come along later. Okay. We've got to go find the keys. Use F for flashlight and nothing else. It doesn't stand for anything else. Not a fucking thing. A monkey wrench. Well, I've got 2 of them, but you can always use more. Looks in good shape. It's a nice one. Oh, rigid. Hell yeah. That's brand name. That's the real thing there, buddy. Mine's not a rigid though. Mine's a cheap Chinese one. Hey, it still works. Drove down a nicely paved road, apparently. What is this? Like a 1977 Chevy Caprice or Impala? That's what it looks like. Maggie Toys. Okay. Kind of jerry cans. That cement is there. It's there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 1. Mackey's back in town. You just have, if you know, you know, you know? Turpentine. Well, we can't collect them. It just says we can look at them and maybe we can collect them later. Maybe that's it. Rat be gone. Another one. Perry Gout Motor Oil. Okay. Okay, so we have all kinds of stuff here, and we can move them around, so it's got to be a reason for that. Can't do that. Can't do the vice. Can't do the bottle. Let's go over here. Can we get behind the car to go to the other side? Yeah. Yeah, we can. More Maggie's toys. Ew. Okay. Garage. What the hell? What's up with that? How many doors are there? This is outside, but we'll take a look around. Wow, flashlight's not very good. Yeah, we'll just go all around the place here. And you can open up that one too. Now, can we get through here? No, we can't. We gotta go all the way back around. Can we run? No. We can't run. So if we can't run, then we must not die. And we must not have things chase us to kill us. If you can't run. I mean, that makes sense to me. Well, that's the door we came out of. Let's check around here. And if we can. And we can't, can we? No, no, it's not a door. Okay. So we know what's there. Let's go on the other side. See, I gotta... Oh, okay. Yeah, but we can't take it. At least not yet. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I went to all that trouble. Well, so the lights don't work in the garage. What the hell kind of house am I running here? Another light switch. Oh. You have to go outside. Okay. Oh, see, we're learning. You have to go one of those sliding glass doors, I guess. And hey, this is how you learn. VCR. Gary Ryan Powell, Pleasant Falls, Washington. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Washington.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the 2 lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work in 3-month shifts. On the shift change, 2 more lighthouse keepers headed out to the small island to relieve them. Upon their arrival, they could not find the men anywhere. It looks like they were halfway through dinner when something interrupted them. There were no signs of a struggle, and all their belongings were still there, including a journal kept by one of them. The journal states several times that the island was talking to them. The most common theory is that the men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported on in the past, but have never been fully resolved. A full investigation has begun into this bizarre case. We'll update you as the story progresses. Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the 2 lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work in 3-month shifts. On the shift change, 2 more lighthouse keepers headed out to the small island to...
Oranges. Griddle. Blender. Well, you can do all kind of stuff. Kidney beans. Grater. I need a new one of those. I need a stainless one of those. Wow. Interesting. Wow. Huh. Wow, so many cabinets. Nothing in that one. Or that one. Or that one. Another cheese grater. Well, can't pick up the knife. Isn't that weird? Huh. Wow. Okay, that light switch works. Hmm. Can't pick it up or move it. What was that? Well, it's not in our bedroom. There's the remote. Okay. They showed us earlier. Holy cow, you can pick up all this stuff. Is there really a Charles Monroe that's an artist? I mean, they had the right brand of, a real brand of tool. So.
Public access.
Cooking with Massimo.
Welcome back to Cooking with Massimo. Have you ever come home from work and found yourself stuck to what to have for dinner?
Yeah.
Today,
It was my cute little wife. I had her for dinner. And the
No
dessert.
pancetta, okay?
She loved it.
Let's see what
And
we have
returned the
here.
favor.
We have mincemeat. We have tomato sauce. We have mushrooms. We got the bread too. And a packet of pre-made pasta. Well, that's exciting.
There's a fire. There's a fire in the fireplace. There's books in the bookcase. See? See, look at his wife. Hey? So, you can't blame me. You got a woman that looks like that, what are you going to do? Huh? You know what you're going to do. You're going to make replicas of each other. Okay.
You know what? I'm not cooking with this packet of pasta. It can go straight in the bin. This meat's looking good right now.
Apparently that one doesn't work.
A timer for
Just the other one.
succo. And some fungus. Stir this around and let it simmer. Now, let's see. Ah, that's right.
Oh,
While it
push button
simmers,
phone.
we gotta prepare
Haven't seen one
our
of those in a long
bread.
time.
What do we want is a nice pocket.
And an answering machine. Same deal. Same deal.
June 4th,
And now we put the
4:15
meat inside.
Oh,
Ma tu guarda, I forgot the garlic. Oh well.
Changing the code to your security door. All you need to do is enter the code, follow the steps I told you on the day I installed it. I wrote the code on the back of my business card. If you have any problems, call me during business hours and I'll be happy to walk you through it. Thanks. It's Mike.
Back of the business card. I did see that something about Lighthouse Mystery. Vanish from Lighthouse. To do. Butter, dog food, bread, milk, toothpaste, aspirin. Call Mike about how to change code. Now, where did we see that? We see it, was it in the kitchen? Let's go back to the kitchen. Oh, that's Millie's, not Mike's. Well, shit. Thought we had a deal there. It's not. The meat is thawing on the sink. I'll call you later. Love, whatever. P.S. It's trash night. Yeah, that's the kind of... Ooh, that's a nice knife. Chef Master. Ooh, I like that. I got a good chef's knife though, so can't complain. Okay, well, so the card is 1999. What's this? Hey, what's this? Damn. Fried chicken dinner. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Cheeseburger. Chicken sandwich. Sunday roast dinner. Frozen damn dinners. Well, it's fast and easy. That's why they invented them in the first place. Maggie. Oh. Maggie's toys. Well, why are Maggie's toys all boxed up? That doesn't bode well, does it? And why is this flashing? Is that different now? Look. Yeah, look. It doesn't change. And you can still... But yet, you put it on here... You've always got the one letter, Heath. No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't move them. Oh.
Look how clever our little girl is. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but she can already draw better than I can. She takes after her daddy.
Black Arrow Paranormal Cleansing. Poltergeist, Paranormal Phenomena, Contact Loved Ones. But, oh, okay, that means you're supposed to get a close-up if it's flashing like that. But otherwise it'll still open, because now it's not doing the thing. So you get a close-up of it, that sets it off. Okay. That's new. That's not something common. Okay, so there's no card in here. There's no card in here. I didn't see one, did you? Whoa.
I got you a present. Behind the Black Veil 7. Just don't expect me to watch it with you. I know you love this horror stuff, but it gives me nightmares. Ghosts? Yuck.
Wow, sounds like a good woman. Good wife. Why would you screw that up? You find yourself a good woman, treat her that way. Okay, we're supposed to look for keys in that card. Business card, Mike's. Strange. In loving memory of Rose Ann Adage. Adage? I don't know. Adage? August 16th, 1907. Or 2007. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Rose. Yeah. Rose, yeah. 1907, 1981. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. February 2nd, 1981. Yeah. That makes sense. Typical. Did he say where he left the card?
Friday, June 4th, 4:15 p.m.
Oh, it's Mike here. I got a message earlier asking about changing the code to your security door. All you need to do is enter the code, follow the steps I told you on the day I installed it. I wrote the code on the back of my business card. If you have any problems, call me during business hours and I'll be happy to walk you through it.
Oh,
Thanks.
doesn't say where.
It's Mike.
He didn't say where he put it. Okay, so okay, that's that again. Bedroom. Okay, so we got to go upstairs, I guess. Oh, what's this? Must be a closet or something. Okay. Ooh. Well, can we open this? I wouldn't mind it. I would like to have a grandfather clock like that. Those are cool. You don't see them much anymore. And a lot of them, the ones you see now are cheap. They're not. This is like not real. It does, the weights and stuff don't actually work. It's just like electric battery operated thing. But I'd like to have one with this that has the, the real weights, where the pendulum swings and actually, runs the damn clock. Whether they make anything like that anymore or not, I don't know. This place is big. It's locked.
Oh my God, baby, it's perfect. Yes. Yes, I will. I love you, Gary.
Wow. Okay. 0516. It's just like one side has been slept in. She didn't get out on her side. She was not here anymore. I don't know. Well, didn't mean to do that. What the fuck? Baby monitor. Vacuum cleaner. Baby. Where's the baby? Has she got a baby with her? Wet wipes. Huh. No difference. Oh, another bathroom. Nintendo. Yep. My son's had one of those. Going home. I guess you can't turn it off. The hell? Well, I'm going the wrong way. Wow, that's an old setup, isn't it? Won't stay on, I guess. They're about just her from Seattle to Sydney. 347. Okay. Oh. That looks like something that should be at my writing desk, but Maggie Powell. Pleasant Falls Elementary School. Whoa.
Hang on, what are you doing? What's with the mask?
Get the hell out of here. I can't get the hell out of here. Oh. We better look at the tutorial. Oh. Get in the car and leave.
Perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported on in the past.
Damn. And then the police show up. Memories. Memory items uncover elements of the story. They will be a flashing object that requires interaction to trigger the memory. Once you've collected a memory, it will be available from the pause menu. Press any button to continue.
I'm stuck at the gate. It's not just the two of us anymore. See you soon.
What the hell? Can't change the painting. How did I end up back here? Let me in. Ooh, that'd be a good movie, wouldn't it? Let me in. Yeah. There's boxes in there. What was that? The ring's gone. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at his face now, and her face. And she's still gorgeous there, but deformed over here. Can't get it. Wait a second. It just changed. Whoa, shit. And now it's back to what it was. Damn, that's weird. Titles and lineups have changed. That doesn't sound good. I think the CD player's kind of fucked up. Now nothing's on there. Okay. The answering machine's gone. Oh. Shit. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, what's that down there?
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. Tragedy has struck Pleasant Falls. A woman was found murdered in her home. She was brutally stabbed over 10 times. The victim's name was Sarah Pound. Sarah managed to make a call to 911 before she succumbed to her injuries. The primary suspect of this brutal murder is believed to be her husband, Gary Pound. He was found deceased only mere blocks away, slumped over the steering wheel of his car after a fatal collision with a tree. The murder weapon was found in the car with him, leading investigators to speculate that he crashed his car while fleeing the scene of the crime. The couple had a daughter believed to be 19 years of age, but police have been unsuccessful in tracking her down. If anyone knows the location, please contact Pleasant Falls PD immediately. It is also believed that Sarah has been victim to domestic abuse. If you or someone you know is suffering from domestic abuse, get help before it's too late.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. This handbook complements the tabletop game Good versus Evil. This game is a game of imagination. The rules are quite simple. First, you need to create your character. This involves assigning it a class, race, and name. Each starting character has 10 attribute points to be allocated over 5 attributes. See game instructions. Once your character has their abilities, it's time to start. The board can be folded to create many different dungeon layouts. Your goal is to reach the end of the dungeon and kill the boss for their treasure. One player will need to play as the dungeon master. It's their job to ensure you don't reach your goal. When you face off with an enemy, blah, 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 blah. Once the players explain the theory, DMs, all the players will be delivered and decide who is victorious in this battle of the minds. The event only 2 people are playing. The DM will always have the last say. The attributes of each enemy is outlined in the DM handbook. Enough talk, get out there and clear some dungeons. Cerberus. Cerberus. Xiphon. Mux the Leviathan. Asgul. Oh. Necromancer. Witch. Which witch? Huh. Pleasant Falls Plumbing Services. All Seeing Eye Security. We're delighted to extend this offer of employment for village security guide with. Please review this. If you accept this offer, starting date will be blah blah blah. Jeez. Oh, that's the board game that you can fold. I think to make the dungeons and whatever. That must. Although it looks like a Polaroid, though. Yeah, it's Polaroid. Sarah, Halloween, 1985. Pleasant Falls Farmers Market. Trying to think. The booklet, you've got to find a way to vanquish or calm the ghost, or who is he? My thoughts are dark, black as night, life is space, life is sparse, a total absence of light. When it's all over, come find me there, a broken soul, I belong nowhere. I feel better today. What does that say? 4th of June.
June 6, 1999. My hands are shaking as I write this. Maggie's gone. Michael's gone. And Gary's gone too. At least the man I love is. It's just me and the monster living inside Gary. And the beatings are getting worse and I'm running out of excuses. I'm so tired. The lady next door came over yesterday. She must have heard something. She urged me to call the police, but I just can't do it. I love Gary so much. He's never gotten over Michael leaving us, and he blames me. And maybe it is my fault. All he does is drink, locked in that basement day and night reading those weird books. He's so unhinged now. What do I do? I can't abandon him. I know Gary's in there somewhere, and I'll be right here when he surfaces again. Fuck, this is so hard. I have to stay strong for him.
No, you have to survive. Wow. I look in the mirror, I see only a husk. Okay. You can't keep it to use it. But it was up there. Huh. It's almost like I got writing there or something. What the hell? Maybe I gotta find a fuse. I don't see a fuse around here. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, there's beer in it. insane, insanity, the wall. Beyond. The wall beyond. Something the wall beyond. Insanity. Well, somewhere we gotta find. Can't get out. Okay, where are these? Several of them. the hell's the fuse? Can't go out either door. Well, I stepped up on that. Where the hell are these fuses? Got up here. Can we look in? I don't know where else I can look. I can't get past there. Okay, let's... missing a bunch. Sarah's journal. Where do I get Sarah's journal? This, I guess.
June 6th, 1999. My hands are shaking as I write this. Maggie's gone. Michael's gone. Gary's gone too. At least the man I love is. It's just me and the monster living inside Gary. And the beatings are getting worse and I'm running out of excuses. I'm so tired. The lady next door came over yesterday. She must have heard something. She urged me to call the police, but I just can't do it. Look how clever our little girl is. I got you a present. Oh my God, baby. Look how clever our little girl is. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but she can already draw better than I can.
That didn't really help. You know, in the old days, the extra fuses were stored by the fuse box. I can even walk up here on this one, but not the others. get to hammer and break the mirror? No. Most of these are empty. Why would he put... Of course, he's doing crazy shit anyway, but... where in the hell will the fuses be? I mean, if you're crazy, you'd put them any fucking where. Really, anywhere. And you can't carry this stuff anywhere. All you can do is look at it. You can't take it anywhere. There's no fuses up on this tool board, and why would there be? And the thing is, you got the mirror and this backward stuff, backwards words. I guess that's supposed to be a clue, but you can't move the mirror. Can't get out the garage door. Can't get out this door. There's no fucking fuse. Let me see the controls again. There's no jump. Crouch. Menu. Movement. Use. Interact. Flash. Look. It looks like words, but you can't read any of it. I'm gonna try something. Gonna get the, yeah. Insanity lies beyond the wall. You'll lose your soul. Yeah, I just went and got a mirror. Insanity lies beyond the wall. You'll lose your soul. So I'm assuming. Do I pick one of these up? Can I pick one of these up? I can pick it up, but I can't do anything with it. Well, rotate, zoom, and back. Rotate, zoom, and back. Can I walk with it somewhere? No, I cannot. Back there. How do I get back there? Look at that. Or is that just a glitch? Because Yeah, see? Then if you hit it again, it goes right back. Yeah, see, there's something back there. Plugged in. Look, see, there's a board there. Or there's something on the ground, something written. But there's no way to get back there. I think that's why I need the fuse. Something will move it if I have the fuse. We gotta get back there. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Holy shit. Pickled eggs? Oh my god. Again, I can't take it home. These are just bottles. I thought those were might have been the Yeah, here we go. The spells contained within this book are your pathway to power beyond your human ability to imagine. For once you learn the intricacies of wielding such power, the book and the rites within will no longer be needed. Your body and soul will become a conduit for the darkness. Dark power and energy will be transferred through you into an object or focused on a task. You will give direction to those energies, their agent on this plane of existence. That does not mean this book should be taken lightly. Its contents are dangerous and should always be treated with respect. Colloquium. To commune with the dead, one must open their mind to the ghostly fields of the ethereal. The world of the specters and the world of flesh are separated by a thin veil held only by faith in a false idol. Once you give yourself over, you will stand astride both worlds. This alone is not enough to speak with the specter. You'll simply be open to it. The rite of scripture will need to be performed before you can summon the specter to you. Be warned, death does not care for you or your aspirations. Performing such rituals is forbidden in most cultures for this reason. An Earth lifetime is but a passing shadow in the face of eternity. Keep this in mind when you summon the dead. Ritual of sacrifice. This ritual is often used in conjunction with other... Oops. Go back. We'll go forward again. Ritual of sacrifice. This ritual is often used in conjunction with other rituals to complete a rite. First, you will need to find a living creature. Any creature will do, but the larger the creature, the more effective the ritual. Face south and chant Athria mi dedo tola animam meum. Repeat these words for the remainder of the ritual. Drain the life from the creature into a receptacle until it has crossed over. Drink every last drop. This concludes the ritual of sacrifice. Rite of scripture. The ability to commune with the dead is unnatural. This rite will require an individual to display their loyalty and understanding to the ethereal, for the ritual is a trial and will leave the individual bereft. A soul must be stripped before it can be reshaped. This rite involves several other rituals and will not be easy. First, perform the ritual of sacrifice on every blood moon. You will do this until contact is made. Contact will often not be from the one you wish to speak with at first. Post-contact, your earthly belongings will become anchors, tethering the dead to you. You must source some of the objects that belong to the specter. This ritual of devotion proves loyalty to the dark and spurns the light. It requires the desecration of false idols and is often used in conjunction with other rituals to complete a rite. In performing this ritual, you bring yourself closer to the beautiful dark smelt 6 relics that represent the false idol. The relic should be composed of precious metals. Once complete, melt the relics down and smith the metal into an inverted symbol of the false idol. Perform the ritual of sacrifice and imbue the object with dark energy. Repeat this step many times until you can feel a resonance. You now have a cursed object, a link between the darkness and the mortal plane. It is best served by being placed in the possession of a false idol devotee. Rite of passage. Angry spirits are born in violent death. These souls are bound to the world of flesh until they are ready to let go of their retribution or have achieved it. There exists one ritual that can be performed by the one to which the spirit is bound. The ritual can be performed in the world of specters or flesh, but must be performed by the one directly responsible for the demise of the angry spirit. He will open the way to where the spirit truly belongs, offering peace. To complete this ritual, you'll need to gather the following objects belonging to the angry spirit: body of the deceased, any part of the remains, image of the deceased, clothing worn in the eyes of God, an object of ancestral significance. Once collected, cleanse the objects with fire and spread the ash over the site where they were slain. There is no more. Kinda looks like that's what this fellow's been doing. I guess I don't need a fuse then, do I? That was just a false... Memories. Memory items uncover elements of the story. They will be a flashing object that requires interaction trigger. Once you've collected a memory, it will be available. Pause the menu, man.
A woman was found murdered in her home, stabbed over 10 times. Managed to make a call to 911, had been victim to domestic abuse.
Me and the monster living in me does his drink. Maybe it is my fault. Abandon him so much.
Find some of her remains. Don't think that has anything to do really with us. You will be down here soon. Find some of her remains. Well, does that, isn't that, that's, I'm going to have to go down in the basement, aren't I? Or is it that, I thought that's what had happened. I thought that's what had gone on. Okay. So now I'm supposed to hide from her, or? This is going to be a long game, and so I've divided it up into episodes or parts. There are 3 parts. I'm not alone. You're definitely not alone. So sorry I just couldn't make this more professional at the end, but like I said, I didn't realize just how long this game was. Some people have the time to be able to sit for 4 hours or 3.5 hours at once. I don't. I have a lot of responsibilities. So, until the next time, I guess, we'll see you back at DeadTIme Gaming. Okay. If you survive. Once in camera mode, you can take photos. Photos will often reveal hidden clues and surprises you wouldn't normally see. If you're stuck, try taking a photo. You might find a solution or a clue. This camera has unlimited film, but if you ever see camera film in the world, this is a reminder that maybe you should try using your camera. Okay,